the first question. Could you tell me, explain briefly about your new project and the general concept of that, and also the background about the Web3 of DAO?
So, our project is called Continuum Social. The main idea of the project is how to take people out of the apartments and the houses where they're living and bring them out into the real world. We want people to start traveling, we want people to start visiting specific locations and so forth. And what we're doing, we're putting exciting places in this world like Kamakura and Shonan area, specific temples, specific towers and points of interest on the map. And we allow people to come and collect them as memories so that they can go, they can share it with their families, with their friends on social media, and really work together to make it an exciting experience. We're using a number of high-end technologies to make all of this possible. So we're using Web3, tokenomics, NFT, DAO. We're also using augmented reality, and geolocation to make sure that all of this is an exciting and engaging experience for people.
Thank you. Then next question. In the world, there are so many good places to sightsee, but why you choose first Japan, and why you choose Kamakura or Shonan area?
So, Japan has a special place in my heart. I've been in Japan several times before, and what I really enjoyed about it is that it's like a hidden gem. There are so many very interesting places. Some of them are widely known in the world, some of them go unnoticed, and I always wanted to bring more of the Western tourists to see and experience the same things that I managed to see as well. Additionally, when you look into our product, it looks like a good match, because right now in a post-pandemic world, people are like municipalities and cities, they want more of the people coming because there was less foot traffic happening. So I think we have a great value proposition where we can help Japan and we can help specific places in Japan like Shonan area and Kamakura to bring more people to visit. And why Kamakura and Shonan area? It's a very exciting place. So Kamakura is an ancient former capital of Japan. It has beautiful temples, has beautiful seashore and a beach, and we just wanted people from the West to experience it, and we also wanted people from the Shonan area to integrate into the global economy and participate.
Thank you. As a foreigner's viewpoint, could you tell me about the Japan as a place to visit for sightseeing? What is the attractive point for Japan, and also the pros and cons of that Japan?
Japan is a very interesting country. It has something I would call a mystery around this place. It has a lot of history. It's ancient. And while the history of Canada, for example, is just over 150 years, so Japan itself has like many thousands of years of historic memories and places around. As a person from a Western culture, so we understand quite a lot about Europe, about Canada, United States. We have our differences, the architectural languages, but there's no a lot of mystery there. So when we travel there, we see interesting places, but we understand these people quite well. So Japan is a very different place for us. So there's a lot of things we uncover when we travel here. We have this like anxious feeling of this is so new, this is so unique. They speak very different language. They think differently. So their history is very different. So it's very attractive for tourists to come here. And at the same time, Japan is a very safe place to travel. You can see it. You can feel that you can go like late at night and you feel safe everywhere. So people are happy, peaceful. So this combination of like a mystery and history and a safe place is very attractive for Western people like myself.
Thank you. So I think you two visit Japan several times and find the good thing and bad thing for Japan. So could you tell me your opinion or view? What point the Japan is a good thing, or what point Japan can improve for the foreign tourists?
I think that Japan is doing many things right, and a number of good improvements happened as a result of preparing for the Olympic Games and so forth. However, like one of the things that I would like to see more is how to attract foreign tourists like us to other places above and beyond Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, and the most famous places. Because even in Kamakura, so like a tourist bus can take you to Kamakura, you can see like the Buddha Tokeji temple and so forth, but there are so many more things and places that people can experience. And I personally feel that if I'm informed about all those wonderful things to do, I would be much more encouraged to go out of the beaten pathway into more kind of remote places, to see things that normally people don't see. I would be more willing to not just come to, for example, to Kamakura for a couple of hours and go back to Tokyo, but I would be more encouraged to stay in Kamakura overnight, experience the culture, experience the vibe of the place. So to me, it's putting Japan and more places in Japan on the world map, making sure people are aware and they know that it exists. And then the second thing, that if we're talking about remote places, then make it convenient to get there. Make sure that local transportation, not just Shinkansen, has kind of English signage, that there are translation services available in those remote places and things like that. That would probably be something I would advise Japanese government to pay attention to.
And probably I can add a couple more things. What I really liked in terms of transportation system is those numbers of stations, like I-8, I-17. It really simplifies understanding where I am right now and where to go. It helped me a lot. But at the same time, sometimes I feel a bit struggling in terms of payment. Like coming from Canada, I'm really get used to just tap and pay. I don't have cash with me, never. It's just very convenient anywhere you go. Coming here, I was surprised to be that I still have to have some cash with me. Sometimes I don't even have a wallet. All I've got is my phone because it has Apple Pay, and that's all I use. So here I started to use wallets and cash as well. So like making it easier to pay is, I believe, also very important, especially for foreign people coming from Western countries.
Thank you.